Yo, what's up, Giorgio? How you doing? Great, great. Hey, it was good to see you at the Winter Clash, man. It was fucking great. So just for a little introducing to everybody, right now we're going to talk with Jara, and we're going to talk about this competition in Prague, what is going on right now in Czech Republic. But like tomorrow, we are going to have Abdil Kolberg here in the show. On Friday, Eric Garcia. Saturday, Carter LeBlanc and Jeff Howard, and on Sunday, Arlo Eisenberg. So, man, this week is gonna be intense. And for the next one, man, we do have like crazy ones. We're gonna have. I don't know. I don't even have. Like, I'll say it on the next days, man, because I'm too hype on that one. And then, so yeah, let's wait a couple of minutes to wait Jara for be connected, and let's have a chat with him. We're going to talk about, yeah, just like I was saying, the imyta won in Amsterdam in 2005. Were you there, Giorgio? When he did like the true topsoil down the big, wasn't Amstel station, Sloterdijk? No, was it? Yeah, I can't remember which metro station it was, but yeah, the big white kink rail, and he gapped over the square rail over that. Like it was like 3 meters drop, 4 meters drop. That was insane. Grande Iari, sei riuscito ad andare a skateare da qualche parte alla fine? Right now here in Italy we are able to go around and skate a little bit through the city, and we can go from side to side, from city to city, to actually do sport. So yeah. Non c'era nessuno, vero? We were talking about like how right now go skating in skate park, it's crazy because like nobody's in there, and the city is like we are like in the city the people are allowed to go outside and do all the kind of stuff, but like actually, and oh, davvero? Non ci credo, era veramente pieno? Che coglioni. Soliti skateboarder. Ma quando sei andato? And oh, Yara is here? So let's wait. Let's start this one with Yara. Long time friend. Let's wait for Yara to be connected. Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, here we go, Jara.
What's
Full
up?
energy. Hello, everybody.
You good?
With my friend from Venezuela.
Yeah, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Let's do this, guys. Hello,
So,
everybody.
how are you?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Italiano.
What's,
Capito.
what's up, man? How you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good. Very good.
Great. I saw you.
Always busy.
Yeah, I saw it, and yeah, I saw you like skating through the city with no problem at all, right?
No, it was like, I mean, the coronavirus, but in Czech Republic, nobody says you have to stay really home, you know. You just don't be in group, you know. Don't do things with contact and stuff, but closed, skate parks, everything was closed, but actually streets was empty and good to use, you know.
You were able to fly around to go like super fast as you are used to do, right? Don't you?
I love this. Speed is my life, guys.
I
But not
saw it.
amphetamine, you know. Not
I,
amphetamine.
I saw it. I saw it. So how's life so far? Like, are you able to work and do like all kind of stuff?
Yes, I'm able to work, but because my work is gastronomy, I own
Mm-hmm.
bar, everybody knows it. So I'm closed down also already for 2 months, but I take it like reconstructions and stuff,
Okay.
cleaning and stuff like that. There still was like a direction that people can buy and take away stuff, so I can buy some
Okay.
beer and stuff, blah blah blah.
Sandwich and so on,
So
right?
and the government little bit support businessmen and stuff like that. Example, gastronomy, we get first month 1,000 euro payout, and second month 500 euro payouts for the damage to be
Okay. So
closed. So
better than nothing, right?
of course, better than guys from Venezuela.
And what is going on in Venezuela? Because like your friend is there. Like, what is the situation in Venezuela?
Today, Venezuela is totally stopped for Corona and for political situation.
Oh,
There is
damn.
no petrol.
No
Mm-hmm.
petrol, no gasolina. Uh,
No way. Really?
so
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
And there is like, how to say, everybody wants the president. $15 million for Maduro.
Really?
Because they are like Pablo Escobar style. And right now they are
Mm.
bigger than Escobar.
Super corrupted and all
And
that?
it is the politics exactly. So no comment this one. Hope solution soon.
Damn.
Venezuela libre.
Hey, in Venezuela, was it like Richard is from Venezuela, right? Richard Vasquez.
Yes, yes. Richard Vasquez is from Venezuela. The rollerblading scene in Venezuela, it's pretty
Is
good,
big. Is
It's
big,
really,
right?
really good. Let's talk rollerblading, guys. Yeah, much
Yeah, of
better.
course. Hey, you have a shout out from Chess Sands.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Chat Sense, hello. Remember you from IMYTA. You
Man.
legend.
So let's talk about this first, like your career in skating, because like you've been killing it ever since. Like I remember, like the first time we ever met was in 2005, but not at IMYT at the Balkan Tour. Do you remember that?
Yes, yes, I do remember really good.
But like at the Balkan, like at the IMYTA, man, you killed it. Like you doing like that big ass true top soyal on the king rail, doing
You
like
know
this
what?
one.
I explain you something. Yeah? I started 1994, guys.
Okay.
I see guys in the street skating backwards stairs, landing the stairs backwards. And because I used to play ice hockey,
Mm-hmm.
and I start sport really, really young guy. I start like 4 or 5 years old, active with sport. I start with ice hockey, and
Mm-hmm.
actually, when I was 9 years old, one team in Czech Republic, big team which like make a player for NHLs and stuff, bought me for academy. So I was bought in 9 years old. Actually, I start to be professional kid,
Wow.
like. But then after 15 or 14 or 15 years old, I seen the skating. And I also was like a skinny guy and stuff for ice hockey, and because I switched cities and stuff and blah blah blah. I don't want to continue. And then I already
Mm-hmm.
start skating, and then motivate me straight away. Then I start 1995. I went first competition U-ramp. I didn't skate street too much. I start street, but then I see U-ramp, big ramp, vertical ramp. So I start to do this one, for a
Mm-hmm.
while. And I straight won some competition in Czech Republic. I mean. And then 95, 96, rollerblading was big. Because actually we seen the videos from USA, Hoax 1, Hoax 2
Damn.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And we seen roces, Arlo Eisenberg, but I will more say that also like these European guys like Tom Alquist and stuff, or Toto
Mm-hmm.
Gali,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you
Toto
know.
Galli, of course, of
I will
course.
really support like European scene this way, today to talk a little bit, because this history is big. And then, yeah, then I start continue like skating, and then I went 1996, 1997 in Lausanne, guys, you know. It
Yeah,
was
that
my
was
first experience to meet like profis and like these hero superstar from America. I seen Josh Petty. I seen first time Shane Scower, you know.
man, Shane
Through top
Scour.
soil, guys. There
Yeah,
was
the
a
best.
rail, circle rail, it dropped, you know, like dropped 2 meters, not so high, but the rail was circle. That time, circle rail was like, wow. And these guys was like putting these tricks. There was a like guy, Shane Scower, and he put through topsoil. And that stick
Like
with my
nothing,
mind,
right?
you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I, I, I feel like,
for example, that 1996, 7, I seen this guy, Samo Bajek, you know. Samo Bajek from
Slovenia,
Slovenia, you know. This
Ljubljana.
guy is the guy who brought true spin top, you know.
Yeah,
That guy
definitely.
put true fish, true porn star, blah, 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 all this true all over the place, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Samo was like a huge influence in my skating. Like I remember I saw him skating in a competition here in Italy back in 2002 or something, and he was my very first pro skater that I saw live
yes,
skating.
this
And
rollerblade
yeah,
extra, and
man, it was
I
like,
really seen the ex rollerblade team was really, really high, you know. That was the
yeah,
guy, big respect to him. Richard Taylor from
yeah,
England,
of course.
you know, he passed away, you know,
I've talked with
but
him
that guy
about
was
him
really
on
good and really
yeah, yeah.
passionate into rollerblading, you know, and there was this another guy, Bruno Love and stuff, you know, Benny Harmanus, you know, the German scene was really big there, you know, and
Benny
stuff.
Huber. Do you remember Benny Huber from
Yes,
Switzerland?
Benny Huber I know personally also, you know,
Yes. So yeah, at the
Dominic
Balkan
Beck,
tour.
you
You
know,
remember at the Balkan tour, they were like
yes,
all of
of
them.
course, man,
Samo, Bruno, Vanni, Dominic, all the rollerblade team was there. Crazy.
exactly, you know, I seen you there and I see guys from Croatia. And from
Crazy.
France, you know, remember, you know, that tour
That
was mad, guys, you know.
that Balkan tour was the Balkan tour was crazy. Like super good memories, and like it was like a pretty cool idea because Samo and Bruno, they were connecting like a lot of countries together and like traveling through the world, like Eastern Europe. We went to Budapest. We went to like Serbia,
All over the place.
ex-Yugoslavia, Ljubljana.
Until Slovakia, I
Yeah,
remember, you know,
yeah. We
stuff
went
like
to
that.
Bratislava with Martin
Bratislava.
Darnadi.
Also, I've been once in Italy, skate park competition, like 2006. I don't know, where was it? Small city, you know. I have it here in like magazine, you know.
Wasn't
But
it? Wasn't it the one by the sea? No,
yeah, it was close to sea.
Sestri Levante. Then it was. Yeah, it
Yes,
was Sestri Levante.
Sistre Melande, something like that. Yeah. I
Pretty
was
close to
there.
Genova, right?
Yes. So
How did you
also
get
I
there?
seen
Like,
in
did you get there
Lausanne
by
this
car?
what
Did you
that
get
time.
to by car from Prague,
Yeah,
or
we
did you
were
take
with
the?
my friends. That time I didn't have driving license, so my friends drove it. We were like 4 or 5 Czech friends, you know.
Hmm.
And before I'm YTA, before I start even to look after professional rollerblading, or I would like to be professional rollerblader, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like 2001 when I finished my high school. I choose to go Germany, Hamburg, to looking for job without job permissions, you know, documents, time ago and stuff, you know, and do like to be professional rollerblader or like to be sponsored and stuff. And I met there Dominic Wagner and
Hmm.
Mark Stammer, you know, these two
Man,
guys, you know, and I spent with them 2 months in summer and it was a big experience, you know. And I have
man.
to say, Dominic Wagner is the one of the biggest legend, you know, in Europe, you know, in rollerblading, you know. He's
Yeah,
big with the
definitely.
skate park, you know, but the style, the
No,
life, the
you just mentioned
basic
like
old
two.
school shit, you know, he's doing, it's amazing. The speed he has got, man, I don't have even speed like him in the skate park.
No, no, like those two people that you mentioned, Dominic Wagner and Mark
and
Stammer,
and
man,
then
they were like the best.
and then there was a guy from magazine, inline skating magazine, something like that, and he would like to do with me interview and photos, and so we do some street skating and stuff. That time I have Shima razors, you
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah, because I like, you know, brand Shima also and style like that, you know. So yeah, and we do the interview, and like few weeks later, there come roces tour, you know. There was Jara group. There was this Ollie Short, I think. There was like two more guys. I don't know. The guy from Switzerland, Roches, you know.
Marc Dubier. Marc
You
Dubier.
know. And there was a whole Roches team, you know. And then I skate with them, you know. And then a few weeks later, they really asked if I want to be in Roches flow team, you know. It was exactly what I was looking for that time, you know. So,
Awesome.
and there was a guy from Italy. He was the manager. His name was
Wasn't it
Luca.
Luca Calzamatta? Yeah, of
Luca
course.
Samanda. I never heard about him until, you know, right now. Then I heard he was like in Puerto Rico or somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
But this
unfortunately,
guy built this amazing team, you know. Actually, from 2003, you know, it started Roches team, and it was Matthias Silhem, Lauren Kalaman, me,
you.
Yo-Yo was there, Jacob a little bit, and then one guy from Holland, you know. It was like this new flow team with Ollie Short and Jaren Gropp, and I think
Crazy. Charles
this guy,
Dunkel was
Charles
there.
Dunkel, was with me. Charles was a good friend of mine, you know, also. And then we built this team, you know, and it was really successful, you know. So, for example, 2004, Lauren Kalaman win IMYTA after our tour. So we were so juiced, so like crazy. Then next year, they bankrupt, you know, Roches, you know, they bankrupt or stuff like that. I don't know what's happened. Then they became Wallo, and they even asked if we want to follow, you know. And I have no words because I was so new and stuff, you know. And then 2005, I won IMYTA, and 2006, Matthias won ASA, so we were all champions, you know. But
it's crazy because like what you were
everybody
saying.
lost the job in Rochester, you know what I mean?
Hey, but like, listen, it's the very first time that I realized that like in 2004, Laurent Calam, he won the MYTA and he was skating roces. And then in 2005, you won the MYTA and you were skating roces, which is pretty crazy if you think about. And then like what you're saying, like Matthias Silan, he won the ASA in Strasbourg in 2006, which is like still remarkable. So man, that's crazy, man. Like that you guys in the roces back then were like killing it.
And then started the hard time, you know, because I went Balkan tour and I started to be a little bit tired because I seen something inside the scene, you know. I was like, I would like to be pro and stuff, you know. I pushed myself until the limit, and the street contest was actually my top of the point, you know what I mean? Because that time I didn't know skate parks, you know, and it was like for me like dream to know the skate park, you know. But it was really hard because I seen and I met Stefan Alfano, you know. Whatever people saying, but this guy is the biggest record man in rollerblading ever. It's not
Stefan
Brian and Alex or Chris. All respect, but in competition of skate park, it's Stefan Alfano who won everything everywhere, and that spin to grinds and that how he used transfers and stuff was time back so difficult for guys, you know, and he brought it. So basically, example this one, you know, it was just like, it's only about rollerblading right now, guys. You know, I look rollerblading skills, you know, I like it. I don't look people, characters behind, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Important is heart and stuff.
But like, tell me one thing, like right now, like from from what I remember, like back in the day, the scene in Prague, it always has been like a kind of a strong scene, right? Wasn't it? And
What do you
what
mean
about?
right now?
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen, like I remember when it came out this video from BMAG under wraps, and you guys were skating that perfect rail where right now you're making your own competition. But like since back then, it seems like the city in Prague and in all the Czech Republic was like pretty cool, no? Wasn't it?
It was pretty cool, you know. There was a big stand even, you know. Time back, it was 500 people in Czech Republic around, like a skaters or
Wow.
150 skaters in Prague, you know, and stuff. But the thing always here in Czech, it never became actually sport, you know. It was really small family, you know, and I a little bit split from the guys because everybody wants to do it like a meet friends and yeah, I have respect for this, but I always been competitive and I like to do sport
Mm-hmm.
really athletic, you know, and stuff like that. 100%. So I a little bit split this way, and I was looking for someone who will skate with me, you know, who will
Mm-hmm.
follow, go with me Europe or somewhere. There was few guys actually, you know. One guy it's a, but they are pro ski riders, you know, freestyle ski rider, Daniel Hanka, and then is one guy from Ostrava, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Puchis, and he was really good, you know, really good. He actually beat Brian Aragon in competition.
No way,
Yeah,
really?
in Poland, you know, but
Fuck.
he started to do the same style spin grinds, you know, and stuff technically, and was pretty good in this one, you know. But
Crazy.
but then again, you know, the same problem like in the whole world, you know, it started to go down economically, or I don't know why even, you know, all these
Mm-hmm.
problems, and yeah, a lot of people give up and
But like,
stuff.
tell me something. Like right now, like, how old are you? You're like 36, don't you? 35, 35? You're like me?
38 and a half.
Fuck yeah. Really? No way. Yeah. But like, how did you find like the energy and the motivation to go around like and still skating this hard all the time? And like, of course, about what happened to you with the injury, you're still like going like full energy, like unstoppable. Where did you get there all of this inspiration?
The inspiration is if I go time back again, yeah, after the MYTA and stuff, you know, I start a little bit, I stop having motivation, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I bankrupt in my life also, and it's been really difficult. I've been 6 years on the street, not like a homeless, but with two bags. I went kick out 8 times from apartment because I didn't pay rent and stuff, you
Damn.
know, blah blah blah. You know, I try to find job all over the place, and then I have to move out from Czech, not because of the law, but because of economic situation. So I choose countries in Europe, you know, to get new skills. Then
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know so much stuff because of a lot of rollerblading, a lot of sports. So I find myself to do gastronomy. And then after that, after the whole cruise finished, you know, I moved to Austria. I started make some money in gastronomy. And then I says, I want to come back skating, you know, before even I have money. I says, I'm really tired, whatever life is. I want to go skating and just make myself happy, you know, forgot, you know, bad
All the things,
stuff,
bad
and
stuff.
you own money and you have to pay bills and stuff. The life is still continue, you know, so, and you have only one life, so then
True.
make little time enjoyment, you know, then come back to your troubles and make solution, you know, and then stuff. But you can't make it non-stop, you know, it will kill
Yeah.
you, you know, so it's really difficult. So I did it like that, and then I didn't even have skates, and my friends gave me skates, you know. In one competition they borrow me like remedy skates, you know. I
No way.
never skates remedies, and I didn't skate for 3 years, guys, you know. And the remedies, they straight on alley-oop topsoul. It's like you skate, but the transition of ankle, it's already alley-oop
There,
topsoul.
really?
It's like you cannot even skate on these skates, but alley-oop topsoul all over the
Straight
place.
on.
But then I says I want to come back, and then actually, guys, Ezekiel Anderson from America, I have to say thank you one more time, sent me Wallow skates from America, and I start to skate this Wallow, and I start push myself again, and then in 3 years, Jacob Jule from Denmark, my big friend, you know, helped me to get into a skate pro team, you know. I'm no more skate pro, you know, but...
You're not more skating for skate pro?
No. After injury, you know, I dropped the sponsor. We make a deal that I will be out of the team. I says, yes, it's good, because I don't know if I even recover, you know what I mean, and stuff.
Well, which is like a pretty mature decision. I mean, like you were honest to the brand, and you say, okay, guys, I'm
They
injured.
told me this, but I was pretty cool with this one. Even my age, respect, and they really, really helped me. And because, for example, I traveled to Venezuela, and I try to support rollerblading, that I'm giving skates away, and I'm buying even part of skates. And I already buy or bought like 100 pair of skates.
Yeah, you're doing like an amazing job in Venezuela. Like from the video and the stories that you're posting, you're doing an amazing job down there, right? Don't you?
I did it before.
You and Jacob, right? You guys are going there. You teach the kids skating and all that, right?
Yeah. We start from the beginning. We built our school. We brought our equipment, skates, protections, you know, and stuff, you know. And then one day, actually, it was a population city like 250,000, 300,000 city named Puerto Cabello. And then I have like 60 kids, guys. 60 kids and 40 ladies, you know, 40 ladies. So it was like big crew, you know. But then it started again, the economic situation, the situation in Venezuela, and everybody has to take a serious life. So a little bit split. So maybe in future, you know, but also heavy for me to support in that situation, you know. So right now I'm more looking for after my life, you know.
And it's crazy because like I was talking with damn, I keep forgetting the names of the people. I spoke with so many people, but they told me this guy explained me the situation in South America and why they aren't really able to receive the skates because of the taxes, right? Like
exactly, you know, it's like 200% tax, you know, there. So,
really?
So if we buy skates for 200 euro per in South America, it will be for 100 euro. But who has for 100 euro
in South America? Nobody.
South America, when salary is like maybe 200 euro monthly. You
yeah,
know?
true.
Some countries like Venezuela, it's even right now $8 monthly. You know, so it's like.
And it's crazy because, like, in my opinion, like it would be cool to like to get the chance for the skate brand, you know, to like make like a little department in those countries, because from what I've seen in Ecuador, Venezuela, Peru, in all of those countries, like the scene, the people do really enjoy skating, did they?
Yes. I have to say, rollerblading right now again. Yeah, we have to do reunion international. It's like, for example, Winter Clash is doing, you know, but it needs to be more events like that, and then us like a European or guys from USA right now, we have to a little bit forget our places, because our places went down with community, you know. And for example, South America, yeah, if I give skates there will be only, for example, in Venezuela, welcome, for example, 500 skaters, you know. And I can imagine Brazil, it's really massive. And the level in Brazil, it's really, really big. Even new riders like this small guy, Danilo Senna.
Yeah.
This
This guy's
style,
killing it. This guy's killing
it
it.
is, and it is example of the future, you know. This guy needs support. But how can this guy push 20 years like me, for example, something with no answer, for example? You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, with no prices, with no...
We are from different part of Europe or from the world,
The world.
the planet, you know. So
yeah, that was one of the things that I said with this guy that I'm forgetting the name. Fuck. And but like, it was kind of shocked the fact that like there are like so much talent in South America, and unfortunately they are not able to, you know, to show to the people the real talent. Like, and it doesn't really make any sense, right?
The positive is that they have right now the media, the Instagram, the camera, telephones and stuff, so they can post it so we can see it, you know, and I pretty see it, you know. And I would like to say something this, you know, the companies or the guys who build right now rollerblading or who is supporting rollerblading, you have to see it, guys. There is no more rock stars, you know. We bankrupt like a rollerblading. I bankrupt. More people bankrupt. A lot of people cry right now, you know. And again, you know, there are people all over the world who want to push, who want to do it, who are good, you know. It's not only South America, you know. If we look, for example, Europe, you know, look at guys in Romania, how much they push, how big community they built, you know, even they brought new people, you know. Look at Poland. Poland is a big community. Even they work, they sell skates, you know, they have pro riders, you know, and stuff. There can be much more countries. Again, for example, Russia, you know.
Yeah, of course.
No, there, you know, again, so much talented guys, you know. But again, these guys, I have to say something for you. Whatever place you live, you have to travel. You have to show out.
Yeah, true.
And you have to follow rollerblading all over the world. And
but listen,
next things I want to say, guys, pro rollerbladers, yeah? Rollerblading, it's bankrupt. Again, there are no more rock stars and shit like that, you know. Nobody have money. Even the company have no money to pay you. And
true.
If someone has to be paid, it really has to be paid. There are few people who give up on level because they were no paid or whatever. I really understand this one. It's not about the money only, but it's about to look after the guys. And if someone dropping biggest level in the world, for example, Julian Kiddo, don't let him push, you know, lost the motivation. That's just, I want to say on example, because it's pretty, I can pretty see few people how then they lost, for example, little
the
bit
motivation. Yeah, true.
It was
because
over level they did, you know.
They sometimes also don't have like the I wouldn't say the respect, but like the appreciation that they deserve, because like, yeah, just like you mentioned earlier, like Stefano Alfano or
we don't look the characters. We look the passion, the energy into sport. Of course, character important, but someone has to work with them. You know what I mean? Someone really has to work with the people. You know, here also, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But like,
then I just want to say again, like to go back in the world, just rollerblading, to be pro rollerblader in future, yeah, is have to be normal worker or to go job, and beside is doing like this sport, rollerblading, like in old school time when even pro ice hockey player went work and then they went championship of the world, you know, and even they have normal work, they were no paid, you know, for that stuff. And for these guys, it's much more difficult to drop this level on rollerblade right now, like the guy who doesn't work and just making rollerblading. I really understand. I wish I can do it, and I did it also, times ago. But I think in the future, everybody has to put something, do something, working, studying, make money for your appreciation. For example, I mean, like, do work 1 month and live the dream. At the time going Winter Clash or Masters of RSC or Blading Days in America, I save this money and that trip will be amazing. And I'm telling you, you will enjoy that trip so much. You will feel it, then.
Definitely. Yo, but listen, like, tell me something about like the master of RSC, which is like probably the competition who has like the highest price ever, probably, right?
Yes, and that's the example, guys. Again, Masters of
But tell me,
RSC, it's already happened 3 times, yeah. The
and it
idea
grows
was
like year
again,
after year after year, like it grows, right?
I'm growing. I have to, because my goal is to build some special competition to be on rollerblades, to be different, connected. It will be some, like, I don't want to say this like Red Bull, blah blah blah. This monster competition, but I would like to build something like this, on rollerblades, on street, that even it's in front of public, and stuff, and it and I would like to have always big prize money, I would like to even have sponsors in future, and not even about sponsors, the rollerblading right now. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
About to make big one in front of public, And again, next things is that we doing extreme sport, guys, and rollerblading is one of the most dangerous,
But
It
tell
looks
me one
pretty
thing.
easy, and that's what I just want to say is the money,
But tell me
Everybody
one
asks
thing.
me, there is also wars. Oh, it's only about the money. But guys, if you drop the biggest level where you can broke yourself, broke legs and stuff, or I don't know, you can be really injured or hurt, you deserve to be paid there, you can come for free to big competition. You have no even insurance and stuff, so the point is that there will be a lot of people appreciate. There will be not even like times back and YTA only one winner.
Yeah, of course.
We are, for us it's 15 people winners. 15
Which is
people winners.
which is super remarkable. Like, so
Yeah.
from the very first until the 15, like everybody can get like a little prize.
First 5 amateurs and 1 best trick. And
That's amazing.
and because of the coronavirus,
Yeah, what about this year? Are you
the
going to make it?
was or should be 27th of June, but I don't think so. Everybody countries will be open. For example, Italy.
Yeah, exactly.
It will be also complicated and expensive to travel first weeks. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for September right now, and I want to do it. We don't want to cancel. We want to make it. We are prepared with the prize money, guys. Again, we already have material for new spots. It will be brand new spots. And
What about the rails? Are they going to be like still this high or like a
no,
little
no,
lower?
no, brand new, more
Awesome.
technical, more shorts. It's like arena. There are hammer, but there will be more shorter, different. And smaller right now. Different style.
But tell me one
Maybe
thing,
will
like,
be wave or we don't know yet. We will build it.
tell me one thing, like, is it the city? Like, of course, I do believe that the city give you like all the permission to make the competition, right?
Yeah, last year it was illegal. It was with
Wow.
the permission. But the Stalin Plaza is actually given the park for the skateboarders there. It's a big skateboarder plaza, very famous, worldwide famous, you know, and it's pretty broke down, you know, also, you know, so it needs repair in future, you know, so
But the
yes,
Stalin Plaza, it's also like a thing that like people, like tourists come to see it, right?
yeah, because it's like nice city view, you know, you can
True.
really see whole centrum with the river underneath
Because
you
it's
and
like it's a hill, right? It's kind of a
yeah. And
man.
there was a statue of Stalin, you know, but
No way, really.
because that's why the name is Stalin Plaza, but the original name right now it's different, you know, there, you know.
But
So
like, tell me one thing, like, who did back in the day in 2005 or something? Who was the guy who built up the very first down rail, the perfect one, the perfect down rail into the stairs? Was you that guy?
well,
Like
well,
in Stalin Plaza, I remember like
yes,
there
yes.
was like this perfect rail, like about like I don't know, 75 centimeter height or whatever. It
There
was
was
like super perfect. You built that rail or somebody else?
I built few things, and my friends, the Prague rollerbladers, which skate in Stalin also, they always built these small rails also. So maybe there was the rail from them, you know.
Hmm.
We always built one, and they cut it down, and actually cut city down, you know, just because of mess. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Really?
So yeah, it's like we built it without asking. You know what I mean? So it was there like few weeks, and then for example they cut it. So, but right now the rails are already safe there. Everybody use it, you know.
Cool, cool. And
But
so yeah, with that being said, like tell me something about the future. Like you are like almost 39 years old, but you're still skating like as like you're 25 years old. And like do you have like any project in your future? Like once you will be like fully recovered from the injury, like are you going to film like a street profile or something like that?
after last Masters of RSC, when I see the level, you know, I says I'm going to give up a little bit with freestyle or all of, I mean like jibbing, grind stuff, you know, and this way, you know, I will move out from small wheels. I don't want to use small wheels. I will stay maximum on 80 millimeters, and I am a big wheel rider. I am a free skate rider right now,
Mm-hmm.
100%, you know. I don't practice too much freestyle, you know, or tricks, grinds, and stuff anymore, you know.
Ah, okay.
Exactly. Then, because of last year, my dream last year or the years before was to do mega ramp, you know. It was my dream. I see CJ Wellsmore, Dave Flank, you know, Chris Heffy, you
He's
know,
happy.
and stuff, you know, and Roman Abrat, you know, and Julien Kidos and all these guys. Big respect, you know, and I always would like to do this sport also. I was pretty gymnastic, like a small guy, you know. I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things, a lot of tricks. I did parkour, you know. I like sport, you know. And then I start to practice the big ramp, you know, the mega ramp, you know. And then one day there was also two kickers, and the second kicker, the kicker to the sky, you know, very, you know, tall and how to say, you know, steep, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I never practiced before, you know, and then guys told me like, hey Jara, it's time to practice the big kicker. Tomorrow is coming the new airbag, you know, the landing airbag, you know, and stuff. And I was so over pushing myself, skating nervous, you know, I have a lot of things in my mind, you know, and it was not good idea. And I start skating really angry, you know. I told myself that, okay, let's do cork 1600, you know. So I did like 12 attempts for 10 attempts, cork 1600, for 1400, 1400, all clean, perfect, you know, without injury. And then I try double backflip, Tiva, and I overspin, you know, double
Damn.
backflip, and I says, yes, right now, Jara, come on, triple backflip, you know, and I said, I never even tried the water. I never tried triple backflip in my life. I didn't even know how fast rotation and stuff. And we built in Europe, or guys from Scooter, hello, they built basically the biggest jump all around the world, guys. You go 60 kilometers an hour, you know, down, like 100 meters down, 60 kilometer hours to the kicker, you know.
Crazy.
Then I went to triple back. I said, come on, Jara, come on. Everybody look, telephone on, camera on. I did it. But I'm pretty tall guy, not the smallest, you know. And I should really, how to say, go to the position deep, you know. I pretty did it, you know. But I miss more rotation, more speed and more rotation. So I said myself, don't open it. Just go. There is an airbag. Just go. Just follow. There is an airbag. I trust the airbag, you know. But then, guy, if you see the video, I fall like that. Before the airbag pump, it broke me neck down. Total disconnect all nerve system. I didn't feel any pain. Just crack. Horrible things.
Fuck, man.
And then
That's crazy.
and then the airbag pumped down after the crack, you know, because of the weight, 70 kilos and stuff, you know. And then guys,
So
no
the
answer.
impact, the
I
impact
want.
that you had, just because like the airbag was kind of a tough one, like it didn't really help you to go down, right?
No, the problem is the flat airbag, yeah, even for the ski and stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
It
I've
will
heard.
help, you know, but it can be pretty dangerous, you know. You should be really careful, you know, because it needs weight to pump down, you know. So
Okay.
basically, for example, 2 weeks ago, I almost broke my ankle there, you know. I did Misty 360 Misty, you know, like a little bit Misty flip 360 and then Misty flip again. And then I went almost there, and again I put front wheel on the airbag, but it didn't slip. It it hit me ankle opposite, and again I seen horrible broken leg,
Shit.
and then it pumped, you know. So it was like second weight and then pump. And it's a little bit, I don't want to say words, you know. It's better a flat, okay.
So
But
right
still, it's
now,
still
you're
accident.
skating. Right now, like obviously you're skating more safely. You're skating free skate as like Nicola Torelli, right?
I style, Nicola, yes. No, I do a
Awesome.
little bit different, you know. Basically what I'm doing, it's real rollerblading, guys, you know, because what I see in freestyle rollerblading, it's right now only jibbing, you know. It's really small wheels, guys, and you are a little bit back on time. You go under rockering, everyone. Man, under rockering, I was skating 2003, 2004,
I
2000.
still,
Why,
I still do still skate
why, why
anti-rockering.
you think I did True Top Soil on King Rail? Because I have a big ankle on those Majestic. 4 wheels with big ankle. I really stick with True Top Soils, back, you know, Royals, King Rail Royals with big ankles. But the problem was the skating afterwards. It's a little bit rough, you know. No rotation of the wheels. You really
Hmm.
need 8 wheels because rollerblade inline skating, skating. It's about 8 wheels, 4 wheels, 4 wheels in the end, and it's pretty different. And 8 wheels, it's a new school skating, you know. It's
Hmm.
different. It's harder to go ledge. It's harder to control
Edwin,
some
Edwin
big
was
jump.
skating. Edwin was skating since the beginning with like a flat frame, no problem. He was doing like front torque easy, like with the paddle light, razor skate, 8 wheels down, like no problem. It was crazy, man.
Man, Edwin was the the best guy on rollerblades.
Yes.
You know, one of the best guy on rollerblades. It's just like one thing, please, everybody be positive. Never give up. Whatever happened. I've been in prison. I've been in the street. You know, please don't do it. Bad, you know, solution in the end. The life is always continue. Life is nice. You know, just want to say
True,
this one. You know,
man.
nothing else.
Hey,
You know.
this is like a pretty cool message to end up this chat, Yara. I do really love it.
Yeah, yeah.
It really
Also, just to finish, I broke my neck and they told me I can be paralyzed. No whole paralyzed, but your part of body can be paralyzed and stay paralyzed. I woke up after operation, you know, I feel it, everything, you know. I use profi doctors, guys, you know, whatever happened, you know. I continue, I'm 38 because I sport from young ages and I also looking after myself. I'm stretching, stuff like yoga. I don't know too much, but I'm stretching by myself. I have my own trainings, you know, to make myself strong, push-up stuff, you know, like everybody doing home, you know, stuff.
true.
But then they are also legal vitamins, you know. I use 100% collagen. Basically, guys, if you broke something, you know, fracture bones, you go hospital, please just do x-ray and then find profi solutions. It's only about the money. It's not heavy. The operation can be, for example, 200 euro. But 200 euro and some vitamins, and from 3 months of recovery, I make it in 5-6 weeks, and I'm fully recovered. And so in future, use physiotherapy, eat collagen, for example, use magnesium, pure magnesium and stuff, and that can keep you on, you know. And you can still eat meat, guys. It's not about to be vegetarian, like everybody's saying in this world right now.
True,
Eat
right now,
milk,
exactly.
eat or drink milk, eat meat, smoke weed. No, no, no. Rollerblading can be serious, you know. Whatever we are doing, whatever we coming from the street, you know, and stuff. I'm still believe that we will be really real sport, but guys, we need some athleticism, you know.
Yeah,
Also, maybe the image, really, guys, you know, be more sporty. You know what? Remind me times ago in your profile, I see you work for Adidas or
I
like
did.
some shooting. I don't know if it was football or rollerblading, Adidas stuff. And that time, Jason, I says that's a good direction for rollerblading. You know, it's
It
not
was,
about the mark. What was that? The name, whatever, Gucci or blah blah blah. You know, but it's about what I try to say. You guys, you should look more sporty, guys, and it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
show you. You know, I don't want to see 70% of rollerblading community wearing like a hippies, guys. You know, I understand you don't eat meat and stuff, blah blah blah, but when you go skating, yeah, put some sporty clothes, put the mark of the rollerblading companies. You know, don't look like that the superstars getting profiles like a rock star, whatever. It's only the profile, you know. But please come to competition like a sporty guys, you know. Represent the rollerblading in profi way, you know. But big love rollerblading. I love everybody. Please
Man.
support Master RSC next year. Please watch Blading Chats with Jason, you know.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it really means a lot. Just
Please,
because
please.
Chaz Sands is here, it would be great to see Chaz skating in Prague, maybe this year or like next year.
Man, Chess, if you coming to Prague, you should be judge. I look after that, you know. You should be judge. Skate with me because I also skate a competition, but it's so heavy.
No,
So heavy.
awesome.
Let's
So
try it,
Yara,
you know.
My brother, thank you so much. It's already like 50, almost an hour. I don't want to steal your time. It has been like a pleasure, like, and a really enjoyable talk. So I really thank you so much for your time. And I'm looking forward to see you in September, okay? For the
Thank you very
Master of
much.
RSC.
Have a nice time. Have a nice day. Keep
Hey,
rollerblading.
on Sunday, I do have Arlo here on
Yes.
Blading Chats.
Yes. Hello.
So you have to be connected, okay?
I will. Thank
Peace
you very
out,
much.
Yara. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
Ciao, Yara.